Neva, thanks for being willing to show us some dishes that are low in fat, lower in carbs, because we're talking about diabetes prevention. And we want people to enjoy their food, and so the recipes you've selected for us, Chicken Italiano and Strawberry Cream Trifle, are what we'll go over with this segment. Looks like we're starting with chicken.
Yes, that's what we're starting with. We're starting with some raw chicken here that we've deboned and it's skinless, so we try to remove as much fat as possible. We have some chopped vegetables, some red peppers, yellow squash, and some broccoli.
Beautiful.
And we have some diced tomatoes, no salt added from the can. We try to cut back the sodium as much as possible as well.
Yes.
We have some cooking wine, we have some basil, oregano, black pepper, Parmesan cheese, and our penne pasta to finish out our dish.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with just browning my chicken.
Oh, wonderful.
I've preheated my skillet over a medium-high heat. I'm going to just spray some non-stick spray. And I'm just going to brown this up light brown, because we don't want our chicken to turn rubbery or anything. We want it to be nice and tender when we bite into it. It's going to be nice and delicious, but we want it to be a light brown and just white, so we'll know that it's done.
Okay.
About 5 minutes. Okay, this chicken is just about where I like it. I want it to be nice and white and light brown color, because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to dry my chicken out. Nobody likes dry chicken.
No, it looks beautiful. So let me help you just a little bit, okay?
All right, so we're going to remove our chicken.
Okay. Yum.
All right. Now we're going to return our skillet back to the stove, and then we're going to respray with nonstick spray. This is where you cut the fat out by using the spray.
Sure.
Now we're going to add our vegetables to this skillet.
Oh, those are beautiful, Neva. And these are all lower carbohydrate, lower fat, lower calories, but packed with wonderful nutrition.
Yes. Nice color, nice presentation there. And it's a nice way. You can chop the broccoli up to get your little ones to eat it.
Okay.
I find that helps. That works.
Get it smaller, huh?
Yes.
Well, I think, also this dish is very versatile, that you could add any vegetables that you wanted to.
Yes. Yes, you can. I would have added mushrooms to this, some fresh mushrooms, because Italiano mushrooms go together.
Sure.
I like that.
Sure. Well, I think that's wonderful. So the thing about vegetables is you cook them to the doneness that your family likes them.
Yes.
Some families like them a little bit crisper. Some families like them just more done.
Yeah, I like mine crisp, tender, not done, not soggy. I like them just nice little bite to them.
Sure, and when you're talking about portion sizes of this dish, you're really talking about you're getting your vegetables and you're getting your grains and you're getting your meat all in this one dish. Yeah. So this is a good way that you can just really pack the nutrition in and let people just kind of have a serving of it. A serving would be about a cup, and a cup is about what fits in your hands.
Yes. Yep. And this, like I said, this is an all-in-one, and it's a one skillet meal, which I just love. It's fast on the table, and when your kids are hungry, when your husband's hungry, you want to just put the food on the table.
So how much longer do you think this is going to need?
You'll stir fry this for about 2 minutes or so, depending on how high your heat on your stove is. It's just going to vary, and how well you like your vegetables done.
It's wonderful.
And it makes a nice smell.
Well, sometimes what I find is that different color bell peppers, they're great with vitamin C, but sometimes they're on sale, and sometimes red's more expensive, or sometimes, you can find the green at a really good price.
Yeah.
So any color of peppers will work in this and give you the flavor that you like.
Yes. And you could also use the frozen when you're off seasons. You can use it, save money, save time by not having to cut your vegetables up. So that's just a good economical tip there.
Sure. And when you're talking about what we're adding in this dish, that's the carbohydrates, really what you're talking about is the pasta. So if you're really trying to pack your nutrition in with the vegetables, the more vegetables you have, that just adds more nutrition, and you get the less calories and less carbohydrates when you're adding these sorts of non-starchy vegetables.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little trick there.
Yeah. And these all work so well together because you're feeding your family with the vegetables than with just the meat, like most families do. That the meat is the centerpiece. This centerpiece is going to be the vegetables because there's so much more of it.
You pay attention to this because your family with diabetes.
Yes.
You really watch it and think about it.
Yeah, we really watch what we put in our bodies because that does make a significant matter to us because we need to watch it, cut our carbs. You can even cut the carbs lower in this dish if you half the amount of pasta. You could do that. You could go whole wheat to increase the fiber. All right, this is where I want my vegetables.
Okay.
I'm going to add next ingredients for this dish. The diced tomatoes.
Okay.
Some nice lycopene in that.
It's really sizzling, isn't it?
Yeah. Your kitchen's gonna smell great when you make this.
Oh, it will. The whole house will smell great with this dish. This is wonderful.
We're gonna stir this in just a little bit, get our spices going.
And if you don't like some of the spices, you could leave them out or add
Yes.
different spices you like.
Yes,
right?
you could. This has a lot of pepper in it. You can cut it back if your favorite family doesn't like the heat of the pepper.
Okay. I really smell the basil in this dish.
Yes, it smells really sweet.
I love
Really
basil.
sweet. Okay, I'm gonna add my cooking wine to this.
Little cooking wine, and this is something you could leave out if you preferred not to have it. We think it adds just a little flavor to this dish.
Yes.
But this dish is so versatile, you could almost leave anything out or substitute it. This is just giving you a good idea of how to get some veggies going and get some good flavors.
Yes, it does. Okay, now that I've got this all stirred in nicely, I'm gonna go ahead and re-add my chicken.
Okay, may I help with that again?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you so much. Stir in the chicken just a little bit. Let the seasonings mix in a little.
Ah, it smells so good.
This is just a pretty dish. You could even go further with this dish by just serving like this. I mean, this is a pretty dish as it is. But with the pasta, you're going to get those carbs that your body does need, because you do need carbs. You just need a
So right.
portion control. That's all it is portion control.
That's right, Neva. I can tell you really thought about this a lot because it's important to your heart.
Okay, I'm going to add my pasta. You can use any pasta. This is just a really pretty penny pasta.
That is pretty.
Nice, pretty shape.
Yeah, so any pasta you have at home you can use, whether it's spaghetti or macaroni or fettuccine or anything. This is just kind of a fun little, what is that? That's a funny shape.
Yeah, nice little, and it's a light meal. You're not going to feel heavy from eating this. And all I'm going to do is heat this pasta through, because we pre-cooked the pasta, and we're going to just let it heat through, and their dish is done. And this took less than 30 minutes, and you have it on your table.
Well, that is wonderful. I know the last thing that you'll do before you serve it is sprinkle a little Parmesan, but you could leave that out as well if you would like. There's a little bit of calories in the Parmesan, but there's also some calcium, and what it does is add a nice flavor.
Yeah, tops it off really nice. And our dish is done. Look at all the spices in there and the color, and it's just a really beautiful dish.